Hi, so today I'll walk you through the basics of cards in Legalboards. We have three different card types that I'll go over. You can see the card type by the color on the side. Okay, let's get into it. Here we can search for a client or a matter that I already have in my database on Legalboards. If I want to create a new matter that isn't already in my database, that's no problem. I can create a new one directly on this board. So, like I said, we have three card types. You can make a contact, matter, or a note card. Let's take a look at that last one first. This is a note card, so this means that this card is not attached to any clients or matters. So for this specific example, in my general workflow, this is just a simple way to make sure everyone knows to check for any potential conflicts. That's one way to use them, but another way is for more administrative boards. For example, you could have a board for administrative, marketing, resource allocation, or more. Any type of administrative information is great to show with a note card. The next type is a client card. So here you can see that client cards have a light green color, and that's different from the note color. To create a new contact in this board, I will go again to New Card. And I'll do this in the column I want to add this new card to. Then I will select the contact option and create a company contact for Acne Inc. So when I open these client cards, I can see all those specific details I filled out before to this company, and that it isn't related to a matter. It is only my client. That's why this is in my client intake column. Okay, so there's the first two. Let's talk a bit more about the last type of card, the matter card. Matter cards have a blue color on their sides, and this type of card has a bunch of different information shown. Again, I will click on New Card and select the option Matter here. I will just fill out the basic information fields for new matters, and after hitting Save, I can find this card in the column I selected. At the card preview on my board for matters, I can see my client's name and the matter number associated. I can also see the practice area for this matter, a description. Now, it doesn't matter which type of card you have on this board, you will always see key information available here at the card preview, as well as some numbers. And just to note here, that information is based on what was specified when that card was created. So the first number shows all of the pending tasks that need to be done for this card. So for this example, I have 3 pending tasks. It also shows that I have 2 overdue tasks in red. If I hover over these numbers, I can see a more detailed list of what is included. And the final number shows me how many days that this card has been in this column. That's super helpful when tracking where bottlenecks occur and tracking the progression of cases. For example, this specific matter has been sitting here for more than 30 days, so I can guess that there might be some type of complication there that I need to sort out. Okay, so let's take a look at this specific matter. When I click on this card, I'll see 2 different types of information here. I can get basic details like the opening date, the practice area, a description if I have any custom fields, the responsible and originating attorney, and any related contacts. I can also see my checklist. So here I could have different checklists for each matter that I have. I can create a new checklist here or edit what I already have. But this is helpful to emphasize the main goal of each matter. You can have this set up by automation based on several triggers. So here in the corner is almost like the card's header. It tells us the basic information, and we'll see this header no matter what. I can also change the phase of the card directly in this drop-down. And I can see the icon of the person related to the matter. Using the 3 dots here, I also can pull up a menu about the card. So using that, I can edit, archive, pin, edit the members, and delete or duplicate this card. Okay, so let's look at the options you have underneath this header. These are quick actions that you can take. So the first here is Edit Matter, so I can click here and edit the specific matter information I already have or add additional details. I also have the Start Timer for time entries, so I could use that to log the time I spend working on this matter. When I click to start my timer for this matter, I can see that timer in the main menu on the board here. When I am done with my work, I just hit Stop and Register. The third is the New Task option, so I can use that if I need to manually create a new task quickly. I also have my task board, which will show me a board that contains only my tasks for this matter. Okay, next we have the export card that will export a spreadsheet with different tabs for each kind of information we have here. The last one here generates a shareable link and copies it to your clipboard so you can share this card with your team. If your team is already using Legalboards, that link allows them to open it directly in Legalboards. Okay, so now let's take a look at all of the options we have in the side menu here. We already talked about the Overview tab. The second is the Timeline, which allows you to see everything that has happened to this card. With this, I can see all of the automations that have run related to it, any card movement, and who created the cards, and I can log manual things like client follow-ups or meetings. Next, tasks. The Tasks tab shows me a list of all of the tasks that need to be done for this matter. And as we saw in the Quick Actions view, I can access the task board view here, and I can see all of the same tasks from the list, but on a Kanban board. The next is time entry, and that allows me to see all of the time entries for this matter, both complete and in progress ones. Next is custom fields. For this matter, I have the custom fields that I set up for this board before, which are paralegal responsible, causes of action, and hearings. And we have other information that comes from other integrations such as payments or documents. We integrate with LawPay and a couple of other software like Google Drives, OnDrives, and you'll see that data here. Okay, so now we understand all of the key actions and information that you have for your cards. As you can probably guess, some of these are super helpful when organizing and documenting your processes, while others are more helpful once you start working on your matters.